What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as DigiByte to Bitcoin. So shout out to Senior Fact Checker. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video, please make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, as well as leave a comment telling me what cryptocurrency we should review in tomorrow's video. Also, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and smash the like button. Otherwise, let's get into today's episode. We are going to be looking at the coin market cap. We are going to be looking at a Litecoin article, as well as get into some TA and kind of figure out and see how low cryptocurrency and Litecoin may fall in this bearish market. So quickly right now, I am on the coinmarketcap.com. It is basically a website that shows me all the cryptocurrency prices and basically a general analysis of how cryptocurrency is doing in the market space. So right now we have a market cap of 250 billion, which is quite low. We're seeing a lot of low volume within cryptocurrency right now. And we have a Bitcoin dominance of 41.1%, so that's gaining, which means a lot of these altcoins are actually dropping a lot quicker than Bitcoin is. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. Again, we look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies to get the best analysis of how the market is trading. And as you can see, we are all in red, unfortunately, so that is definitely a down market for today. Bitcoin barely down 1%. We have Ethereum at $467, down negative 1.21% or 1.21%. We have Litecoin at $81, down 5%. Very interesting. We will talk about it in 1 second, so hold on. Let's check out this article really quick. It's on AMB Crypto, and it says Litecoin victim of bearish market, lowest drop in 2018. So definitely something I want to get into. It says Litecoin has a bunch of supporters. Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, has been the major lead. The coin was doing well until it hit the floor and the lowest drop it has faced in the past 6 months. Now, it is not just Litecoin, everyone. It is pretty much the entire cryptocurrency market cap, so you can't really just say Litecoin. A lot of you guys in the comments are saying just Litecoin is down and it's a bad cryptocurrency. Hopefully you guys aren't that naive and think only Litecoin is doing bad. It's literally the entire market is doing poorly right now. So you can't just pinpoint and place blame on just Litecoin. We're looking at the technology and whether it will be important. But at the end of the day, if the market goes up, we'll all be happy. So it says Litecoin started its day with the trading price at 96.94. The coin walked along the trails of the bearish market until it slipped, resulting in a fall to 81.40. It says this is the lowest the coin has been in the past 6 months and the first ground touch fall in 2018. Litecoin picked up the momentum and is currently stabilizing as speculated. Recently, Litecoin boarded an exchange called FX Choice. As mentioned in the platform's tweet, FX Choice is a trading platform specialized in Forex and CFD trading and focuses mainly on shaping its technology. So that's interesting to hear about Litecoin boarding another exchange. So it's nice to see that other exchanges are adopting Litecoin and choosing Litecoin over other cryptocurrencies. It also talks about Charlie Lee speaking about cryptocurrency. We spoke about that yesterday. I'll leave a link to that at the end of the video if you want to see what I had to say about that. Otherwise, it says the Lightning Network is dependent upon the underlying technology of the blockchain. By using real Bitcoin blockchain transactions and using its native smart contract scripting language, it is possible to create a secure network of participants which are able to transact at a high volume and high speed. When asked about the Lightning Network, he said, "What I'm most excited about is the Lightning Network. Technically, Bitcoin has gotten stronger and stronger over the past years. SegWit has activated. Developers are working hard on getting Lightning Network, which is the second layer solution payments working on Bitcoin and Litecoin." So let's just jump into technical analysis right now and kind of figure out how low cryptocurrency may fall. So right now I'm on tradingview.com and we're looking at the daily chart. And what's interesting to see is we are in this downtrend descending formation. So hopefully you guys are well aware of what we've been looking at. We have been in a downtrend. I know a lot of people are new to the crypto space, so you've only seen it in red. And I want to tell you guys, I've been in here for quite a while now, and I've seen this move in all different directions. So if you're new to cryptocurrency, it may seem like a negative investment, but to other big investors, they see this as a beautiful time to buy the dip. Now, I just can't stress this enough, but when we see cryptocurrency below the high-low MMA and below the stock RSI, these are huge indicators that we must go up. Now, if I'm just going to scroll back to the past and show you, every time we touch the bottom, where do we go? We go to the top. You know, it's just something that just has to happen. Again, when we're at the bottom, we move up. At the bottom, we move up. At the bottom, we moved up. At the bottom, we moved up. Someone please comment that we are not going to do the same thing, you know? We are not going to just go and go all the way down, guys. It's just not going to happen. It's going to go up. Whether the price follows it, who knows, but it's going to go like this. Eventually, it might even take a little more time, consolidate, but it's going to go up. Eventually, we will be over bought on the RSI, and we're going to pull back down, but we're going to go up. So no matter how low we fall, obviously, it can't just keep going down. It will eventually reverse and go higher. But we are pretty freaking oversold right now. Like, we are now below the high-low MMA. We are in negative territory. We're due to move higher. It's just how it is. Now I'm going to zoom in. We're going to check out prices, maybe see what the potential is to fall. If we do, I'm just going to draw in some lines here to basically show you guys levels that I see fit for cryptocurrency. So right now you can see we're on this downtrend and there's really no support. Actually, sorry, there's one right here at the tip right here. I'm actually going to delete these lines because we really don't need them and it's kind of distracting. Okay, so you can see we have the top here and we have an area right here. So we're currently at $82. If, and I say if, Litecoin was to go lower, which it has a slight chance it can, but there is, I want to say a 20% chance we're going down, 80% chance we go up. It's going to pull back down to here. It's going to pull back down to 65. That's its next support level right here. You can see these two double tops. If it can't hold support, we go down to 55. And then if it can't hold there, we go to around 50. But I really cannot see that drop to a level like 50. So honestly, I really think we're going to see 85 being held. I really can't see it dropping lower. It's going to most likely retrace back up. But the issue with this crypto right now is this huge downtrend on the market. Now I'm going to jump over to Bitcoin right now and show you guys, because everything pretty much follows Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing good, the market's doing good. Now we can talk about a little bit differently in the past, months ago, how sometimes Bitcoin went up, cryptos went down, and vice versa. But that's a different story. This shows a beautiful analysis of TA of Bitcoin. You can clearly see we have a huge downtrend. Obviously, same case goes for Bitcoin. What we're looking for is to see Bitcoin break this downtrend right now. You can clearly see we are pretty freaking low to being oversold. We are below that high-low MMA. There's all the more possibility that we are going to go up. We cannot keep going down. I stress that if you are going to buy into cryptocurrency, do not go all in, pyramid down. And why I like to pyramid down is, let's say you buy at $6,200 Bitcoin. If we go lower, it goes to 5,500, put in a little more. If it goes to 5,000, put in a little more. Out of, let's say you had $1,000 to invest, you put in 100 at 6,000, you put in 300 at 55, you put in 500 at 41, and then I think you'd be out of money by now, but you see what I mean? As you go down in price level, you put more in, because the bottom, as high as you go up, let's say we reverse, it will cancel out whatever small amount you bought at the top. But it could eventually, inevitably, go all the way up and you just cash out on everything. So it's a safety net kind of area of buying more as you go down that I highly recommend. Otherwise, you know, cryptos, it's just, Bitcoin is looking so good right now. It just looks so good. And why I mention this is because look at this white line that I drew. Look at the support slash resistance that this has had. Huge resistance right here. We had huge support. We literally popped up off this and shot up all the way to $20,000 in a mere like 2 weeks. Not only that, we have a retest right here, another bounce, and now we're having our third retest. So right off the bat, you can clearly see we have, let's see, 1, 2, and then 3 levels of support. Whether you want to call that a triple bottom, totally your call, but there's 3 points of contact to this line. It is a huge support level, and I'm honestly waiting to see what happens. We are so close to the bottom of this descending triangle, and we're going to see whether or not we can break out, get enough volume, and push us out. And I really stress that. Let's check out Ethereum. Like I said, Ethereum is most likely following Bitcoin. Honestly, we could probably make this darker. It is holding support here, but this might be the level it goes down to, around 420, if we do decide to fall lower. But Litecoin is looking pretty good right now in this corner. I can't see Ethereum going much lower unless all of Bitcoin does go lower. There's a possibility, but there's so many factors saying that it's going to reverse and go upwards. So be mindful of that. Lastly, let's check out DigiByte to Bitcoin, because I've been reading all your comments, guys, and you guys are all so bullish on DigiByte that I'd love to review it. So I'm just quickly noticing we had some sort of like, I don't even know if I can draw that. Some sort of like down uptrend symmetrical triangle. I don't even know what it looks like, but you can clearly, this is interesting. So right off the bat, we're looking at DigiByte on the daily. 2 things I notice right now. So we have this huge downtrend right here, and we also had this uptrend pushing us into this one weave, or this one corner right here into the symmetrical triangle. One thing I noticed is we met with the high-low MMA. So we're all getting wedged in between here, which is pretty much what's happening between Bitcoin. Pretty much going to see some consolidation like this in the past maybe 1, 2, or 3 days, where we just trade at around 6,100 and we don't really move. We stay above 6,000. We're probably going to consolidate with Ethereum, and DigiByte, you can see, consolidated within the symmetrical triangle and broke down. We faced resistance at the top. We had support at this moving high-low MMA, but we broke down. Interesting enough, we fell. I'm going to try and draw in some support and see where that touches, if that makes sense. It's a tough call, because I'd like to say it's right around here, and that's pretty much where we pulled back to. Maybe here. You can see how it pretty much cuts right in the middle there, and then right here again. So it makes sense that it did fall to that level. Now, interesting enough, it is entering an oversold market, which is a good indicator that it's going to pull back up. You can see how quickly that fell. I'm going to go to the 4-hour, and you can just see it just shot down. It literally, you can see the consolidation points within the symmetrical triangle right here. And when I see something like this, I wait, because that is a good chance we're going to see it either fall or move up. So I do think DigiByte right now in the short term is a good buy. I like to say wait to see which line it breaks. If we break upwards, then buy in, ride it up. If we see it break down, short it, sell it down there, and buy it when it goes back. But interesting, you can see the symmetrical triangle and we break down, and we are extremely oversold on that 4-hour stock RSI. So I do think DigiByte at the moment is a good buy because of how low and how quickly it just, I wouldn't even say crashed, but just plummeted downwards. So that's not maintainable. It's going to pull back up eventually or very soon. And the fact that it just shot a price from literally around 45 all the way down to around 28, it's just not sustainable. It's going to continue to go upwards. So definitely a good buy to let you guys know. Otherwise, that's going to sum up the video for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications, give the channel a like, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.